Well, thanks to the quick actions of some kids, a man is living to talk about his rescue from the bottom of an Oak Grove pool.
And that's just the beginning of this amazing series of events. Rand Kath has a story you'll see only here.
How many times did you make up games at the pool as a kid, never giving much thought to how quickly things can go wrong?
I could see underwater that his face was all purple.
Back in July, 11-year-old Crichton Hill and 9-year-old Stephen Romines were playing a game called Amazing Catches at this Oak Grove pool. But it was an amazing save that's still being talked about today.
I just feel proud of myself.
Stephen's older cousin Tyler Birdsong, an athletic 22-year-old, wanted to impress the younger kids. He ran and stretched out for a ball, hitting the water at a bad angle.
I went in shoulder first, and I barely nicked the top of my head on the bottom of the pool. And so I went to go swim back up, and I couldn't move my arms or my legs.
Under 5 feet of water, Tyler lay motionless at the bottom of the pool, realizing he was paralyzed. As seconds ticked by, precious air slipped out of his lungs.
I was on the sides of the pool, and I said, I think something's wrong with Tyler. And then Crichton went underwater to try to grab him up. And then he came up and he said, Stephen, I need help.
In water over their heads, the boys struggled to lift 230 pounds of dead weight, more than the two of them combined.
After a little while, I made peace with it. I was like, this is really how I'm gonna die.
After 2 to 3 minutes, the boys finally managed to get Tyler's head above the water, but his chances didn't look good.
I was thinking he wasn't really gonna live. I thought he was gonna pass away.
A 911 recording captured Crichton's frantic call for help.
What's going on there?
Well, he was diving and then somehow he hit his neck somewhere, I guess, and then his neck broke.
Okay, I've got EMS coming.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
There was a nurse who happened to be at the pool that day, and once she realized what was going on, she told the boys to leave Tyler in the water until the ambulance got here, knowing that if they tried to drag him out, it could permanently damage his spinal cord.
That was kind of awesome that she was there.
Despite taking a lot of water in his lungs, Tyler survived. Doctors told him he'd fractured 3 vertebrae in his neck and probably wouldn't walk again. But 3 days after the accident, another amazing thing happened. He woke up and started moving his feet.
Nurses were coming from all over the hospital, just stopping by. I heard about your story. I had to come.
Before long, the feeling started returning to his arms and hands as he conquered each rehab hurdle. And so, less than a month after lying paralyzed at the bottom of a pool, Tyler walked out of Mid-America Rehab Hospital with his parents.
I can't even describe it to you. I'm going to take him home. It was a chain of events that saved my son's life, and I can never say thank you enough to those people. So God was with us that day. God was with us.
Crichton and Stephen say a higher power must have given them the strength to pull it off. Tyler can't think of any other explanation.
So I don't know how they did it, but it's just amazing. And I could never thank them enough. The prayers must have reached somewhere because, I mean, God must have been looking out for me. That's all I can say.
Now, make no mistake, Tyler still has a tough road ahead. It's not just his neck that needs to heal. His lungs are also in rough shape, and he's on oxygen at home. He also still has a lot of numbness and tingling in his hands and feet. Tyler and his family are looking at about a year of rehab before life hopefully gets back to normal. But Krista Mark, you think about this, just where he was less than 2 months ago, lying at the bottom of that pool, and where he is now.
And if either one of those kids had just thought he was playing and waited a little longer, or that nurse hadn't been there, what would have happened?
You know, you heard his mom talk about this chain of events. I mean, there was so much serendipity, or whatever you want to call it, involved in this story.
Wow.
Oh, absolutely. Just amazing. They are heroes. Thanks, Ryan.
Pretty cool.